Hi there, welcome along to another video from PDP Rowing in the new setting. Today's row is going to be more of a technique row. We're going to do 3 minutes at 12 strokes a minute, then we're going to do 2 minutes at 15 strokes a minute, and 1 minute at 20 strokes a minute. Rest for a minute, do it again, rest for a minute, do it again. And we're going to start off with a 2-minute warm-up today, but if you think you need more, take more, okay? Now, we need to set up the machine. Remember, put your foot straps so that when your feet are in the stretchers, the strap covers the joint of your toes. You'll see I'm in socks now. I'll explain more about that later. Today, drag factor, the lever on the side of the machine, you might want to set it lower than normal, okay? So I've currently got it set at a drag factor of around about 140, and I'm going to crank it right down. I've got a dot on my machine so I know where things are. To run about 110, and you'll feel why about 5 minutes into this session, right? Whether you want to do that before or after your warm-up is up to you, and I'll explain again during the row what's going on. But let's just start the 2-minute warm-up, okay? I don't want to take up too much of your time blabbing at you. So 2-minute warm-up, okay? Start. Now this is just to get your body used to the fact that you're about to do some rowing, okay? Now this technique row, especially the 12 strokes a minute, you're pretty much always going to be picking up a dead flywheel. Not dead, but it's going to be spinning a lot less than your normal rowing. So that's going to put a lot of stress on your back and arms. But the whole point is that this is a technique row where you even out the pressure between your legs, your arms, and your back anyway. "50 seconds into this warm-up. Like I said, if you don't feel 2 minutes is enough for you, then either stop this video and go through the 2 minutes again, stop the video and do what you wish, then come back to it, or just stop the video and do something more interesting, row in your row. 45 seconds to go. So basically, I'll explain this quickly. The place I used to record these videos was condemned. So I've set up a very makeshift studio at home, hence why my logo's flapping around. So I can get back to these, because it has been almost a year since I recorded the last one. Well, I'm trying to find a location. 10 seconds to go in the warm-up. 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Right, so now we're all nicely warmed up, let's get on with the main session. So remember, it's 3 minutes at 12 strokes per minute, and then it's 2 minutes at 15 and 1 minute at 20, then 1 minute rest. Now you might not feel you want that 1 minute rest, in which case carry on at 20 strokes per minute, and then pick it back up at the 12 as we go back into it again, okay? Take a look at the graphics on screen, and as far as your monitor is concerned, either dial in 20 minutes, count down, or just do a just row and go up. And the good thing about the stroke rates we're using today is that the 12 strokes a minute is 1 every 5 seconds, the 15 is 1 every 4, and the 20 strokes a minute is 1 every 3 seconds. So you can actually just look at your clock and make sure that that you're driving and pulling at the right time. Watch me as well, I'll try and get it right, and not talk too much that I forget what I'm doing. But yeah, so let's start with this, and we're going to get into what we want to be our perfect catch position. And I'll talk you through stages of the stroke as we go, okay? And we're going to start off thinking about the catch for the first minute, then we're going to think about the drive for the second minute, and then we're going to think about the finish and the hip rock for the third minute on this 12 strokes a minute, okay? Because this is giving us time to think about our technique. So get into the perfect catch position. So get your shins as close to vertical as you can. So flexibility-wise, you might not be able to get up to vertical at the start. Arms straight, shoulders relaxed, a nice powerful back leaning into a 1 o'clock position, and chin in a neutral position, okay? So let's get started. 1 stroke every 5 seconds. Here we go. All right, so don't think too much, just drive hard with your legs, but think more about your catch position. So you want to be shins vertical, arms relaxed, shoulders relaxed, arms straight, shins vertical as you get in. Try not to get your heels too far off the foot plate. Don't over lean in as well. Try and just have a powerful back into a 1 o'clock position. Arms nice and straight. Shoulders nice and relaxed. So as you drive from the legs, it all carries through into your arms. Okay, so nice lean forwards. Chin in a nice neutral position. Don't be looking too far up. Next, we're going to think about what happens during the drive, okay? So drive hard with your legs and try and maintain that lean forward, okay? Until your legs are almost straight, and then rock back through the hips and pull in with your arms. So drive, try and keep that body lean. Even I can hear the acceleration in the flywheel when I get it right versus when I get it wrong. So one of the advantages of doing this at quite a low drag factor is you can really tell from the sound of the flywheel when you get it right and when you get it wrong. Okay, so a few more of these. Drive hard through the legs. Don't do your body rock or your arm pull too soon. Right, one more. Now we're going to think about our back and the return at the end of the stroke. So here, nice powerful back. I'll show you what not to do. Don't slump and over lean. Can you hear my back crack? It's a nice powerful finish. And what that helps you do is have a good hip rock to set you up for the catch again. So arms away, hip rock. Arms away, hip rock. Okay, it's a nice powerful back. Arms away, hip rock forwards. And your back's perfectly set up for the next stroke. You don't need to lean in any more than where you end up here. Okay, so drive, arms away, hip rock. Now we're going to go up to 1 stroke every 4 seconds after this one, okay? So here we go, up to 15 strokes a minute, 1 every 4. Let's see if I can keep count and talk at the same time. So continue to think about your finish, powerful back, arms away, hip rock. So like I said, that actually sets you up perfectly. Rather than having to overthink the front end of the catch, about everything that's going on, if you can think about the back end and arms away in that hip rock, you're almost automatically in the right position at the front. All you have to think about is getting your shins vertical and driving through the legs and maintaining that lean forward. Okay, first minute on this one gone. Let's keep going. Up, bit of a back slump. Powerful back. Now I have a tendency, rather than going 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock, to be more of a 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock guy. And that's what I need to fix, because that's causing issues on my back in the return. And instantly I see that I'm going faster when I do that. So quite why it doesn't sink in, I don't know. So remember, keep that lean forward through the drive, and then arms away, body rock forwards. Okay, 1 more stroke here, and then we're up to 1 every 3 seconds. Here we go. Now, as your rate increases, it becomes more and more difficult to concentrate on certain parts of your stroke. So pick one element. Be that just thinking about rocking from 11 to 1. Or thinking about driving through your legs. Or arms straight at the front. Or shoulders relaxed at the front. Or shins vertical. Pick something and stick to it for the 1 minute. One more stroke, then either rest or carry on. So either take this moment to rub down your arms, have a drink, or if you're continuing at 20 strokes a minute, remember it's 1 stroke every 3 seconds. Like I said, the good thing about the low drag factor here is that you hear when you get it right. You hear the flywheel accelerate when your stroke hits almost a perfect form. Then it's quite a dead flat sound when you're not quite getting it right. And if your drag factor was too high, on the 1 stroke every 5 seconds, what you're probably going to find is you're having to lean, really force your body back, even here, before your leg drive happens, because the flywheel feels so heavy. So this is why I recommend a lower drag factor for this routine. Okay, so 15 seconds to go, rest, or 15 seconds to go if you're still up at 20 strokes a minute. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down to 5 seconds every stroke. So here we go. So let's start at the catch again. Good catch position. Drive out. So think about getting right into where you're supposed to be. Shins vertical, arms straight, shoulders relaxed. And one thing I haven't mentioned in the last round is trying to get that drive from the legs instantaneously. So you're not getting a butt scoot, which I'll show you here. You see that? I'll do it again. My backside went flying out first. And then it's all about the upper body. You don't want to do that. Try and slam your heels down, or if they're up, of course, and drive through the legs. Okay, and then remember, as you drive through the legs, try and keep your 1 o'clock lean for as long as possible to let the power transfer through your arms. So you can hear my flywheel just get louder because it's allowing me to put more power in. So in the good catch position, drive through the legs, and then you do your body rock and pull in with your arms. This is all a pushing motion from the legs, not a pulling motion with the arms. Yes, you have to pull, but only here. The rest of the time your arms are just hanging on and letting the power transfer through them. Okay, 1 more stroke. Thinking about this. Now let's think about our back rock. Still at 5 seconds, 12 strokes a minute. So get into your powerful, strong back, arms away, lean forwards. And as you slide in, you're automatically in the right catch position. Arms away, hip. And try not to over lay back at the back, like I keep doing. Try not to slump your back, just powerful back, arms away, hip rock forwards. All your body rocking should be coming from your hip rock, rather than a kind of a rounded lean that way. Feels a little bit alien at this stroke rate, but that's good. Means you're concentrating. Right, now we're about to go up to 15 strokes a minute, 1 every 4. Same thing again. drive with the legs. So think about the drive. Just think about rocking your body from 1 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So come on, John. 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Instantly feel more powerful when I stop at 11. Stump my back there. Arms away, body rock. Yeah, you'll see guys doing ridiculous laybacks that are really fast, but a lot of them I know have really bad back injuries, so it's their choice. Okay, 1 more minute. Think about driving hard through the legs. Relaxed arms and shoulders. At the catch, straight shins. Powerful back, arms away, rock forwards. Drive. Delay that back swing as long as you can so your legs are almost straight. Get all the power through your legs. And try and finish the stroke. Your leg drive as you, right before your arms. What you'll find is then you won't have to be yanking on your feet. All the power will have gone in the stroke rather than wasting some of it having to stop yourself with your feet. Okay? Now we're going up to 20 strokes a minute. Now just think about your hip rock. Powerful back. Arms away. Now without changing how much power you're putting into the machine, you should have noticed that as you go up through these stroke rates, you're going faster. But you shouldn't feel like you're actually putting any more force through your legs or that you're pulling in any harder. Well, I'm not. There's like a 15-second difference between my 12 strokes a minute and my 20 strokes a minute. Okay, 3 more strokes, and then either rest or carry on. Okay. Get out. Yeah, so get all of the power through your legs, drive, then backswing, and then you'll finish a leg drive as you pull your arms in. So then you won't be at the end of your stroke having to like, oh no, stop yourself. I mean, to tell you what we'll do, I'm gonna get out the straps for this next one, okay? And then this way, it's proof that you don't need to yank yourself forward with your feet. If you get a chance, watch this section at computer later. And although you'll see my feet wiggle a little bit, you'll see I don't fall off the back of the machine. So you don't need to yank against the foot straps to pull yourself forward. It's all about this hip rock of your body. That's how you go back and forwards. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Every 5 seconds. Okay, now think about your catch at the front. Okay, remember what I said? Shins vertical. Body rock into a 1 o'clock position. Shoulders relaxed, arms straight. And chin is neutral. Okay, so as you get into the catch, you're ready to launch out. All the power goes from your legs, through your arms, into the handle. Because you're set up to drive and match it all, so you don't have the butt scoot. Your seat shouldn't slide before you really pick up the handle. I was a second too quick then, sorry guys. Okay, here we go, 1 more minute on the, 2 more minutes, sorry. Now let's think about that drive. Lean forwards. Oh, sorry, I leant from the back. Right, catch position. Stay in that lean through the drive. That wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't mess up stroke rate at one point, would it? Okay, so stay in that front lean through the drive. If you get it right, you might even feel like your backside's taken off the seat. And obviously, that's a bad thing eventually because, well, you'll fall off the seat. But if you're doing it, you know you're getting the power right. So keep your 1 o'clock lean, drive through the legs. Okay, one more stroke like this. And let's think about our back. Still carrying on 12 strokes a minute. See, the first stroke was awful. Okay, so powerful back, arms away, hip rock. Stay in this lean, arms away, hip rock. Hip rock, arms away, hip rock. Hip rock, arms away, too much of a hip rock. Back there. Hip rock. Because hip rock should be a musical genre. Okay, so here we go. Hip rock, arms away, hip rock forwards. Three more strokes like this. Arms away, hip rock forwards. One more like this, and then we go into 15 strokes a minute. Here we go, one every 4 seconds. So now pick a element and concentrate on it for a few strokes. So either think about your back finish. Let's do that for a while. Give a nice powerful back finish, John. Now, it does take a lot of concentration. This might feel like a bit of a useless technique training exercise, but see, when you really think about what you're getting right and getting wrong, you suddenly realize how much you have to do this. Think about your back. Think about your back. I'm just going to carry on thinking about my back. You just concentrate on an element of your stroke. Now, have you noticed, not once have I fallen off the machine yet by not being strapped in, because all of the drive is over by the time I pull my arms in. There. Still leaning back too far, John, come on. I hope whatever you're concentrating on, you're doing a better job than me. That's better. Could be your core, John. Make sure and have a powerful core at the front of the catch and at the back. Could that be my problem? Can that be? Anyway, right. 1 more minute. At 20 strokes a minute this time, starting now. So you're counting up or down in threes. Just try and have a mental checklist of the things that you think you might need to work on. Ironically, I'm going a lot faster at 20 without my feet in the straps. I never did explain the socks. It's a travel thing. You also get much connection with the machine, or I feel that. 3 strokes in socks. That means I don't have to fly around the world with an extra pair of shoes. There we go, we're all done. Sorry, crashing to finish there. But yeah, the socks thing is, I feel I get a better connection. And when I wear shoes, what I actually find is my feet start to splay out. And I don't know if that's the shoes or my feet, but rowing in socks stops that happening. So, and I feel I've got a better connection to the machine, and I feel I'm going faster, but who knows. I have to pop up the footplate by 1 notch if you're going to row in socks. Takes a while to get used to it. Your heels take a little bit of a bruising the first few times you do it, but eventually you're fine. I mean, I did a marathon a couple of months ago without shoes on, so it's fine. Anyway, so that's today's row. If you feel you didn't get enough of a workout today, and today should be a day where you're getting a little bit of a tougher workout for yourself, then why not dial in a 500 metre time trial? Put 500 metres on the screen, row as fast as you can, try not to fall off the machine at the end. Think about technique, think about driving through the arms and legs. If you lowered your drag factor to an abnormally lower setting than normal, and you are going to do a 500 metre time trial, make sure you put it back up to where you'd want it to be normally. Anyway, there we go. So that's this video. I hope it all works out fine. I hope you like the new location. If you want to know more about what's going on here, then I've got a website at pdprowing.com. There's obviously other videos on YouTube that you can watch. If you do the Facebook thing, check out the Concept 2 Indoor Rowing Hub. And if you're looking at the team thing, I row for a team called Fitness Matters. You could just kind of look into them. Normally they design most of these workouts, but this one is purely from my brain. So feel free to give some abuse if you want. And of course, if you spot stuff in my technique that I need to fix, please let me know. Because I'm on a constant search, and I know I've got this real slumping lower back problem that I'm trying to fix, as pointed out on one of the other videos. And I know I've got too much of a lean forward, lean back going on, and I know sometimes I don't get my shins vertical, sometimes I don't have my arms relaxed, so there's lots of stuff to work on. So this is a good video to come back to from time to time when you want to just think, I want to think about my technique, and listen to a rather dull man in a red t-shirt. Anyway, did you make it this far? Well done. See ya.